Hey y'all, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? Sorry I am late, y'all. I had a last minute thing to do for my oldest son because they got a battle tomorrow. But I'm here now. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in on this good old Friday. I hope y'all had a blessed work week. Hope y'all have an even more blessed weekend, child. Because I know I'm finna enjoy my weekend. Let's see who we got in the building. Let me know if my sound is good. Hold on, y'all. Because I don't think my something ain't right, child. That's what it is. My doggone ear. Lord have mercy. I ain't even got my headset plugged. That's why it sound funny. I'm so weak. Listen. Okay, now that's better. I know I wasn't tripping. I'm like, why it sound like I'm like when you got those earphones that cancel the noise out, like it just sounded weird because I didn't have them plugged up. Anyways, let me go to the top so we can see who we got in here so we can get into it. Because I ain't gonna be on here all day, y'all. I got some stuff to do before tomorrow because I'm going to my son um battle and it is out of town. So I definitely got to prepare for that and drop my little ones off to their grandmother. Hey, Miss Lenora. Hey, Miss Deborah Kennan. We got my girl Kimberly Merrows, Miss Stephanie Landry. We got Sabi Marie in the building. Kay Brown, Miss Glenda Fry, Gemini Rising. We got Brittany Davis, Shay J in the building. Miss Charlene Banks. My bro Terry is in the building. Scorpio Goddess Latay. Miss E. Hold up. We got Miss Jackie Moore. She said, Gemini said, "Her up, woman." We got Miss Tracy Johnson, Miss Fila. Thank you, Miss Fila, for that coffee. As you guys know, all of my coffee, buy me a coffee proceeds will be going towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. So shout out to you. Thank you for that. What's up, Eric? Hey, Amelia. Hey, Miss Yelena, Miss Geraldine. We got Annie in the building. We got Miss Kathy Walker. Shout out to you. Hey, Miss Flo B. Hey, Renita. Hey, Rakita. Miss Net, Queen Sag. We got Yolanda White. Miss Trina B. Holmes. Miss Shalene. We got Southern Cows. Shout out to Miss Flo B for being a 4-month member. She says Bree needs to take a good look in the mirror, knowing she the one brought it to the internet. That is a whole fact, baby. I will not argue with that. Hey, Kimberly Payne. Hey, meet us, my Louisiana sister. We got Raw Troop. My sisters in the building. Miss Charlene Archibald. Okay. T Love. Brittany Tyner. Miss Beverly Harris. We got Pretty Green Eyes. Shout out to Look at God for the membership. Welcome to the family. Miss Simone Whitaker. We got hold up. Let me go down. We got Blessed Beyond Measures, Christina Hardy, Miss Tamika McCann, Miss Patricia Jefferson. Keep it G with me. Okay. Okay. We got Regal Essence in the building. We got that guy Amarion in the building. We got Miss Terry Galantine. Who else we got? Let's see. Let me go down, y'all. Thank you. Look at God. Say, Lupac, I just renewed my membership. Had a lot going on, but I'm back. Shout out to you. Thank you for your support, my girl. Hey, Mr. Reed. Shout out to Miss Cynthia for getting that membership. Welcome to the family. Shout out to y'all. Let's run the memberships up, baby. Let's run them up. It's a lot of exclusive content over there in members only. Okay. Listen, we cuts up in members only. Because in members only, it's a little different from a public live. You can do more over there. It's a little more leeway. Hey, Miss Brenda Knight, and hey, Miss Gloria Jackson, Lonnie McGee. We got Jesse 9910. Truth Slayer is in the building, baby. Hey, Miss Love. Hey, Miss Sharon Murphy, Kiana with the Q. We got Cassandra Davis, Kay Monet. Tamika said, I'm in Chicago, headed to Utah, so I send my super sticker now. Thank you so much, my girl, and be careful on your trip, baby. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Antoinette Trip. Hey, Miss Rebecca Cry. Miss Brenda Knighton. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to the ones that's always in here before me. Cause listen, y'all know I'm on CP time. But it is a blessing to have you guys in here. Hey, Miss Gloria, then hey, April Granger. Thank you, Miss Tamika, for the super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. Hey, Miss Angela Dickerson, I love you more. All right, y'all. So as y'all can see the caption, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't seen the video that Laonya did yesterday. Hey, Kimberly W. Let me see if I can find the clip. I think my source sent me the clip, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna read something to y'all. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Videos. I don't know which one was the. Wait, let's see. Maybe this is it. Hey, Just Jules. Yes, y'all. Oh, before I even get into it, let me put my disclaimer out. Yes, y'all definitely hit that like button. If y'all would like to donate to my channel monetarily because you enjoy this content, you can cash at me at $Lupac1. You could also buy me a coffee. All of my buy me a coffee proceeds from here up until December 20th will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing with my members. What else? What else? You can get that membership and get in on all of our exclusive content and members only. It is not for the public. We cuts up and members only, baby. Okay. But anyways, if you are one that does not like to watch the ads, you can also donate slash contribute to the support of this channel by getting a little super chat, super sticker, because we as creators get paid through ad revenue. So if y'all ain't watching them ads, baby, we ain't making no money. Okay, nobody want to work for free. But shout out to the ones who do watch the ads. It is very much appreciated because I know nobody like watching them anyways. But yeah, but definitely hit that like button because it is free 99. It's free to hit the like button. If you in here, especially on a daily basis or however I go live, that means you enjoy the content. You can't be that nosy to where you don't like the content but you watching every day. It don't make sense. So hit that like button, baby. Just tap it. Just tap it. Rachu say, y'all please make sure y'all hit that. Yes, tell them, sis. Hit that like button. Hey, Brandy, what's up, my girl? Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Now she would call me while I'm on live, child. I didn't call my sister 3 times. She ain't answer. Now she wanna call me. All right, so I think this is the clip, y'all, that she made the kumbaya moment.
I got a topic for y'all today.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Topic for y'all today, or question of the day is,
Hold on, y'all. Because my sister gonna keep calling me if I don't answer. Let me text her.
how
Y'all can hear it.
come
Let me know
on
if y'all
every
can hear
social
it.
media platform is it only us of color who bashes each other?
Can
We
y'all
can't
hear it?
share a testimony. We can't share a happy moment. We can't share growth without people trying to hold us back from who we used to be. And I feel like every platform that's drama and messy, not even the platform, because the platform's gonna be drama and messy. It be the people that start a page on the platforms and make it drama and messy. It's owned by us. Can y'all look around and show me where there are other social media sites where you see other races bashing each other? Can y'all show me where you see Indians bashing Indians, Chinese bashing Chinese?
Okay, I guess that's the end of that clip, y'all. So, hold on. Before we get into it, let me see. Hey, Miss Lolo, she said, "Hey, sweetie, can y'all please keep me in y'all prayers? I was just diagnosed with emphysema along with pneumonia, and I have to see a pulmonologist specialist, one of my lungs." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Lolo. We will definitely keep you in our prayers, my girl. Prayers going up to you. Praying for a speedy recovery and healing over your complete body, baby. I love you, Miss Lolo. I'm so sorry to hear that, my girl. Y'all definitely say a prayer for Miss Lolo. Hey, my Karen. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Taylor Unique. What's up, my girl? Hey, K Sun. Hey, Sierra Boy. Tanisha. Shout out to y'all for sending them prayers up for Miss Lolo. She's definitely a part of this family, so we definitely have to keep her covered. Okay. Listen, got to keep our peoples covered, y'all. All right, let me see. So as y'all heard that clip that I just played, right? It's real I just find it real hypocritical. It's low key aggravating. Hey A Stokes. Because it's like, girl, you being an influencer with millions of followers, at some point you have to set the example, right? So because you have a page of that size, you have a lot of influence over a lot of people. Okay. So I think it would be wise that if you want change, you have to be the change that you want to see. You have to set the standard, the example that you have to do that. If that's what you want, because that's not the first time, if y'all notice, that ain't the first time that she done came on the internet basically asking for a kumbaya moment. And here's where it gets tricky, right? Because if you don't follow her content, or you don't know nothing about her, you actually fall for certain self-love moments and different things like that. If you don't actually know her character, then you would fall for that. And it's crazy because you contribute to a lot of what's actually going on the internet. So to come to your page and say, oh, it's only the black race that does this and that, when you play a major part in the same thing you're asking for people to stop doing, is crazy work. It's real crazy. Like, ma'am, make it make sense. Hey Natia, hey Shamiz. Yes, y'all, send them prayers up. Shout out to y'all. um I just find it mind-boggling because it's like it starts at home, like the saying says. So if you want that change, then you need to be the change that you're looking for. Start it off. You can also start by coming to the internet and apologizing to the DV victims that you've affected with your foolery. That's where the major change will come in at. If you start that, even let's say, because she already done made a statement, she'll never apologize to RH for the lies she told, right? And here's the thing: we all know that she definitely manipulated her truth, and which that's what makes, when you manipulate your truth, I've said this before, you turn your truth into a lie, right? We know the tote incident happened. We know that. But when you get on a platform and you say 6 years of gaslighting, 6 years of being CHOKD, 6 years of all of this and that, that's what you call manipulating the truth. Because you didn't go through that for 6 years, baby. We know you had the toe incident. That was obvious. You and RH literally got online and told the story. Y'all broke it down online. And that's where people were able to draw their conclusions and pick a side. Okay? That's what happened. So we know that that situation happened. We also heard a recording of you literally telling the sister that the only thing that happened throughout y'all 6 years was verbal on both parts and the tote situation. So the fact that you can't take accountability for all the extra stuff that you brought to the internet is crazy to me. The receipts are out there. Literally. So it's like you playing in people's faces. And so if you really want some change, you want to see a difference in support on your platform moving forward, then you need to start it off. You need to come to your platform and you need to apologize to the ones that were affected, because you led a colony, let's say a colony child, making people think that you got out. And we all know when somebody say, "Oh, they got out," we all know what that mean, y'all. To say you got out, you basically insinuated that you were in such a dangerous and horrible situation that you had to literally fight for your life, child. And we know that's not the case, baby, because you not only remarried your husband, but you didn't want your relationship to end. we also seen the divorce documents, the divorce decree, where you stated you were forced out of your marriage due to irreconcilable differences. And also, you didn't bring up no type of abuse in your divorce documents. So the fact that you can't come back on the same internet that you brought the lies to and take accountability for that is what's crazy. And this is why you will never have peace on your platform, because you have to be held responsible and hold yourself responsible for the part that you played. Being selective with your accountability does not make you accountable. You apologize to a man on the internet because you still want that relationship. You apologize to him, but that didn't mean, that don't make the situation not true, because we seen the receipts for that situation. What we didn't see is receipts for you and RH's situation outside of the ones that were able to be rebutted. So that are we in delusion? Are we living in la la land? Somebody help me out. I'm just not understanding, child. Hey, Miss Shari. Hey, Miss Madeline. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like button for your girl. If you tuned in, hit that like button, baby, because we're gonna get into it. Because I'm about sick of this. I'm about sick of this ish. Okay? I'm about sick of this foolishness. Like, it's time. If you want change, you have to be the change that you want. It's been 2 years. Well, it'll make 2 years this month that this has been going on. And this month is the perfect month for her to do it because it is DV month, right? The same month that you came to the internet and started a whole issue is the same month that you should come to the internet and correct your wrongs, baby. Hey, Barbie doll, correct your wrongs. If not just for that, just off the strength that you even covered up for someone that you claimed abused you, being Janastros. So clearly, and based on receipts that we've heard, you put hands and feet on that man too. So does that make you an abuser? We gotta make it make sense. Hey, I'm chosen. Love you, my girl. Kimberly says she never going to admit that she was wrong. She don't want to be known as a liar. At this point, she been known as one. And the crazy part is, I think she knows that, because just the little episode that she had with Janastros, where she recanted her statement, or her exposure letter, whatever you want to call it, that was basically admitting to being a liar right there. So, once you take something back like that, it is what it is. She literally came out and put a statement out and said that um she over exaggerated those situations, and that's not what it was. So that means that you saying you're a liar, because if it didn't happen like that, it didn't happen like that. Even though most don't believe that's the case, but it's based off of your words, baby. Hey, Black Panther, what's up, my girl? Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, like most don't believe that anyways, because we did see receipts for that isolated situation. So it really don't matter what she put on the internet. The receipts are out there. What's up, one real fool? That lady puts the lie in La Onya. Exactly. That's why she got that name. Thank you, Terry, bro, for the cash app. I appreciate your support, your continuous support. Shout out to you. And thank you, Brittany, for the coffee. I appreciate your support, my girl. Um, yeah, you got to make it make sense. And that's what she don't realize, y'all. Until she really needs to have a coming to Jesus moment by herself, where she really sit down, recollect her thoughts, and think about the part that she played. Because until she comes back to the very same platform that she spewed lies and manipulated truths on, she'll never have peace on her platform. It'll never be what she wanted to be. Granted, the internet is not perfect, right? You'll never have a situation on the internet where you won't get some type of backlash, some type of scrutiny, constructive criticism. That's just the internet, period. Everybody ain't gonna agree to everything. So, but for her to really get her platform back the way it was, that's the first step. That's the first step. And like I said, she says she not apologizing to RH, but take RH out the picture, you still owe these people an apology because the receipts are out there as far as what really took place. Like they say, oh, well, nobody was in their home. You don't know what happened in their home. No, we wasn't in the home, but we do know what she put out there. We do know that we were able to rebuttal a lot of the things, or should I say, all of the things she said with other stuff she said. We were able to call out her lies based on other videos that she did where there were a lot of discrepancies, a lot of inconsistencies. So that's how we were able to draw our conclusion for the story in the first place, baby. We didn't have to be in the home. We didn't have to. There's also, like I said, an audio of her literally saying, this is the thing. You could tell the sister behind the scenes when it's not on the platform that, oh, it was only the tote situation and verbal, but you can't say it publicly. That's why you don't have no peace on your platform. That's it. That's all. And you never will. Like, you never will. And this is one thing that, y'all, I have told y'all before, my supporters, I've told y'all at the end of the day, when they say no, you can't judge other people. Even Laonya said this in her clip. We're gonna play the other clip too. You know, who are we to judge? We are not God. That is a fact. And I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe in that, y'all. I believe that we are not supposed to, you're supposed to cast righteous judgment, right? But my thing is, and I've said this before, if she was to come on the internet, right her wrongs, change her behavior, then I could look at her in a different light. Like, I could really look at her in a different light. But the fact remains that you're not trying to fix what you broke. You're not trying to. You just want people to accept it and move on. But it don't work like that. Granted, it is your business, but you brought it to the internet and it affected a lot of people. The same DV victims slash survivors that you needed the support from, that you called upon when you brought your story to the internet, asking for prayer warriors and telling these people that you was gonna start a DV shelter and help them with this and that and that and this. That's how people were affected, baby. Just like the Facebook group that was started and abandoned, that was supposed to help DV survivors. You can't do stuff like that on the internet and then tell people to mind their business when they got something to say. Because these are the same people that's also contributing to giving you views, engagement, and all of the above. They follow People follow us because they believe in us. We're supposed to be transparent. We're supposed to be truthful, genuine. So if your character is flawed and you playing people, that's not cool. That's not cool, baby. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. Everybody makes mistakes. At the end of the day, we all human. Everybody deserves grace. I do believe that. But when you moving like you working for the devil, child, listen. Not too many people gonna have a little bit of grace for you. It ain't too many. It ain't too many, child. But you got to do better. Like, people got to do better. She got to do better, y'all. And she don't realize until she right her wrongs. Until she right her wrongs, this situation will never go in her favor. It'll never go in her favor. It'll never. She won't be able to unlock the potential that she could possibly have for her platform and actually be able to help women. You can't practice. I mean, you can't preach self love and constantly get on your platform and tell women what they shouldn't settle for, how they should love themselves, respect themselves, and move and this and that. Knowing you have that type of influence, but you literally on the internet showing the very same people that you don't practice none of that. And that's crazy. That's like a slap in the face. It really is. Who, child? Hold on, y'all. Let me get to these comments because I see y'all going in, baby. Um, Thank you, Black Panther, for the super sticker. I appreciate your continuous support, my girl. She say, Pac, do you? I'm here for it. Have a great live, baby. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Let me go down, y'all. Hey, Fab Five. She say, Lupac, I have to, because I can't listen to her foolishness. You have to what? What's FFW mean? Fast forward? Is that it? Hey Vivi, Vivi say, hey Lupac. I think it's more of putting up a front for the people in the comments. That's including her situationship. Oh, we gonna get into it. Y'all know it ain't much that gets past me, baby. Cause I'm about to read some stuff to y'all. One real fool say now she's around here pretending that her relationship is private when everyone can see she's in a relationship by herself. Shaking my head. Kimberly say yes because I'm a real DV survivor. Okay, listen, a lot of y'all are. A lot of y'all are, and that's what makes it very, very unfortunate and a sad situation because it's like if y'all remember when this situation first hit the internet, she had damn near everybody on her side. Damn near everybody sided with her because you know one thing about a situation like this, more often than not, you believe the alleged victim first until you have reason not to believe them, right? So you have some type of receipt, something pointing to them being untruthful, like that. That's how it goes. RH didn't have no support in the beginning, none. A handful of people who believed him from the beginning, but that changed quickly because of the inconsistencies. It ain't just because people was crushing on him or they was some pick me's. No, people started seeing the inconsistencies in her stories. RH ain't had to tell nobody nothing. All he did was rebuttal. That's it. She'll drop a half of a receipt. He'll drop the full thing to show people both sides. That's how it played out for the majority of it. Hey, Lady Love. Sierra said, I watched them since before the baby. I am definitely offended she turned out to be this demonic. It's sad to witness this, all jokes aside. Hey, Empathy. Empathy says to start a DV page and take it down is crazy work. That's how you know she wasn't really a victim. It's DV month. She didn't post about it either, shaking my head. Okay, bring that to the light, baby, because that is very sad. The fact that you know what? I don't know if it was taken down, y'all, because up until recently it was still up because one of my sources had looked into it because I had made a video about that. And one of my sources looked into it and it was still up, but she was posting, sharing her skits in there. Sharing her skits. And it's so many of the ladies, the survivors that were in the group that was inboxing someone grievances about her lack of participation in the group and the type of stuff that she was posting. They literally joined the group because of her. So if you're not going to advocate in a group that you start or try to help these women at least with some type of inspiration, not even no type of inspirational post, no nothing. That's why those ladies started complaining and getting out that group. They don't want to see no skits in there. Like, make it make sense. Thank you, my Karen, for the super sticker. I appreciate your continuous support, my girl. Shout out to you. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. My phone keep going crazy, child. Hey, mom, too. Say, Pop, the Grace tank is empty. For her, it's empty. She's used it up. Miss Shira says she's a narc and a narc will never right their wrongs. And I'm starting to believe that. I am the type of person who has a very forgiving heart, y'all. Like that's just me, period, with anybody. And sometimes that could be how they call it, that could be my downfall because I forgive too easily and some situations are not meant to be forgiven. Okay, sometimes it's best to just let it go, keep it pushing. Everybody ain't meant to be around each other or cordial, whatever. That sometimes that could be my downfall, but that's just the type of person that I am. But at the end of the day, regardless if she do it for the internet, she need to do it for herself because she need to realize that she's not going to be able to accomplish nothing on her platform or have no peace on it until she rights those wrongs. Period. Miss Terry say, Lupac, read my post. There is no grace. She only calls on God when she has trouble. She forgets God when she's on cloud nine. That overgrown child better stop playing with him. God don't bless no mess, and that's a fact. He sure don't. And he don't like to be played with. And the fact that this is the thing. You can play with God on the internet, baby. but you can't play with him behind the scenes because he knows our heart regardless. Even if you, let's say you fronting, God knows if you fronting or you genuine. So that's probably why she's going through what she's going through. Shout out to my girl Nene for being a 6-month member. Shout out to you, my girl. She say dropping in, showing some love. Hey, Lupac Miles and Chat. Hey, my girl. Hey, Anomaly. What's up, my babe? Hey, Vet. Shout out to everybody that's just coming in. Hey, Miss Lovely. Miss Shawnee said, and I was that handful. I have 3 sons and I didn't believe her. Wow. Hey, Tawanda. Empathy says she thought she could run with that DV story until it was catching up with her lies. Exactly. Exactly. Like that's crazy. I'm about to play the other part of the clip for y'all, and I'm gonna play something older that just to kind of bring it to the forefront. And I got some I want to read also. Hey, Christina Mills. Jay says she will post about DV now because she's listening. Oh, you already know. You already know we about to hear about it. She definitely about to make some type of post so people could feel like she's a part of it and all. Child, what's up, Snooky? And hey, Justina Hardrick. Hey, Shanette B. At this point, I want a retired form to fill out. I'm weary of sad situation. Sadawation. What's up, Freddie? Shout out to you. Empathy say that girl said, "Give me one margarita. I'ma open my." Listen, she so did make that video, child. All right, y'all. Let me play that other clip. Let's see. Try to think which one it was. Wait, which one I just played? I played the one where she was saying, "Let's see." I played this one.
I got a topic for y'all today.
Let's see. Hold up,
Topic for y'all today, or question of the day is.
Oh, this was not about the races or whatever. Okay, and this is the next one. Let me see.
It's okay, God. It's okay. Because these twins are definitely beyond the
Wait, I think that's the wrong
reach the magnitude, and then people take it and flip it and make it into what they want to do with it. I'm just learning that it's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to be selective on what you decide to put out and what you decide to share. I don't have to share everything, and I don't have to be as transparent. And I love that for me because now I get so much peace, and I get to have
my bad about the commercials, y'all.
That's why I haven't really, like with my other kids, especially Amora, I was like blogging everything, showing everything. And this time around, I'm not really showing and sharing every single thing.
Y'all notice that? Like she kind of inadvertently sub RH a little bit by saying, "Oh, I show everything for the past 6-7 years, even with my youngest child," basically saying it was because of him. And that's where I disagree. And make sure y'all go watch that video I dropped earlier because I definitely gave some commentary on these clips. That's why I disagree, because you have to also hold yourself accountable for that portion of your life as well, ma'am, because you played a part. You too are an influencer, and you can't say, it's like kind of saying, "Oh, he controlled you or he made you do these certain things," when you're still in the same profession that you were in while you were married to him. Because if y'all remember, it was said, "Oh, I wanted to be a nurse. I didn't even want to do this, whatever, whatever," but you're still doing it. You're still doing it because you enjoy it. It's lazy work, and you don't have to do much. You can stay home, and it pays well. So let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. But she definitely was kind of throwing it at him. But like I said in my video, I don't feel like they shared much when they were married. They shared basic vlogging content and stuff like that, but we didn't know their personal business. We didn't start knowing personal stuff until she started putting out personal stuff about the arguments and all of these different things. Tax forms, tax documents, bank accounts, rent a center, or what it was, Ashley furniture bills. We didn't start knowing about none of that till you started putting it out, ma'am. So You are, it's up to you to decide what you want to share and what you don't want to share. We only know what we know because of you. So even with her in this clip trying to make it seem like, oh, she was only sharing certain things or all of her life because of the person she was with, that's not true. That's not true. Because we wasn't in y'all business like that until you started putting your business on the internet. Y'all wasn't getting this type of flack when you was with your husband when y'all was still married, because we wasn't getting the same thing put out on the internet. That's why you got to make it make sense and hold yourself accountable for your actions. It's like she forgot all the stuff that she put out there and then want to make posts and say, oh, it feels so good to have the internet in a frenzy and, nobody know my business. Girl, we know your business because of what you put out there. You're the reason why we know what we know. Hey, I am her. Hey, Special K. Special K say the reason she's not showing everything this time around is because of the party. Listen, we gonna get into that, y'all. We finna to get into that, baby. Let me finish playing this clip for y'all.
And
And my bad about the ads, y'all, because I have the unedited version in my video, but my source sent this to me with the ads, child.
I love that for me. I did that for 7 years. Like at this point, I just love being
Prime Big Deal Day.
able to have something to myself that only me and my close ones know. Only me and my close friends and my love life and all that. Only we know and the internet don't know. And I've learned that being able to keep that stuff off the internet and to yourself is way better than it getting to the media. And I see why.
But this is what she fails to realize. The only thing that we don't know is your due date, or if you and Janastro are actually back together as a full blown couple. That's the only thing we don't know. And the reason why we don't know it is because that man will not allow you to bring y'all business on the internet. That's a stipulation. Don't try to make it seem like you making the decision now to keep certain things private, as such as your love life and certain things with your babies, because that's not the case. Because if that man was allowing you to post y'all pictures, whatever videos, you would definitely be doing that, ma'am, just to try to shut some people up on the internet. You would definitely be doing that. But you basically let it be known that he gave you that stipulation by certain statements that you made, where now we know you can't even say his name. You have to say him or that person or baby daddy, child's father. Like, you can't even say this man's name. If you can, prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. If you can say his name and without it being a problem, prove us wrong.
People be like, oh, I see why you keep your people keep their relationships or their situations a secret, or people in the entertainment industry keep their relationships a secret, because when people opinions get in the mix, it kind of gets messy, especially if you ain't strong enough. If you ain't strong enough to read comments and see people try to tear y'all apart, and people go over here and say this, people go over there and say that, and go over here and say that. The internet, first of all, is the devil's playground. So,
and here's where I call cap and say that it's so hypocritical, child. The fact that you can call out the internet being the devil's playground, but yet you release what you release on the internet due to impulsive and being overly emotional is crazy. Because if you know it's the devil's playground, you play very well in it. So are you signed to the devil? Like, make it make sense. What, if I hear devil's playground, to me that's an automatic red flag to not want no parts, right? So if you acknowledge that the internet is the devil's playground, but yet you release everything personal as far as your relationship status, what this person did to you, not what you did to them, but only what they did to you, and what you think gonna happen. It's given that you enjoy playing on the devil's playground. Hey, Brantley's lifestyle. Like, make it make sense. It makes no sense. Taylor say when she lied and said he had a GUN when they had a situation. Exactly. We know of everything because of you. So to say you keeping it personal now, that's because you have no choice. That's because you have no choice. Because you can't say you learn from your past mistakes, because if you did, most people learn the first time, right? You make one mistake. Okay, she brought her situation with RH to the internet. She claims she learned from that. But yet moving forward, she did the exact same thing with Himzel. So clearly you're not one to learn from your mistakes. You like being able to expose certain things on the internet. You like being able to give the green light. You like playing on the devil's playground. Let's just keep it a buck.
That itself will tear anything apart. Anything. It ain't even got to be your relationship. It could be your business that you just want to be excited about.
It's not a wig and it's not a hair.
Share. It could be a testimony you want to be excited about. Share. If you're not prepared to be torn apart by opinions, public opinions, then don't share that shit. Keep it to yourself.
Don't share.
Keep it to yourself. And through learning to keep things to myself and being selective on what I put out, I'm able to enjoy my life so much better now. I get on here, I post, and I go ghost. Okay? Post and go ghost. I don't dwell in the comments. I got moderators. I got people
I'm a rusty old
who work for me to get.
And here's where I call Cap again in BS, because just the fact that, okay, we already know that she's not allowed to say Himzel's name because she refers to him as him or that person, whatever, my man, my man, my man. But her saying she's keeping her relationship private because she don't want the backlash from the internet, but yet you post about your accomplishment with your cameo in the movie and you play a clip, my man, my man, my man made it happen. So it gives that you really do need this validation from the internet. You can't help but make people see some kind of way that you and this man still have some form of a connection. Knowing the backlash that you already getting, you don't care about that. Because if you did, you wouldn't be posting nothing to show that there's any type of connection with you and this man, based because of your actions and the things that you did on the internet, exposing him of certain things that happen in y'all relationship. You got to make it make sense. So it's real crazy to say I'm keeping it private. I'm keeping it. Y'all would never know. Y'all won't know if we together, we not together, whatever. But you literally giving the hints, but because you can't help the fact you don't like when people make assumptions, which y'all know that means assuming. She don't like when people assumes about her relationship. Like people been saying, oh, Janastro left her and he don't want no parts of her and he want a DNA. She don't like that. She don't like those assumptions, baby. She try to say she don't read the comments, but she does. She definitely does, because you could tell she does by the subliminals that she posts in her story. If you unbothered, be just that. Like make it make sense. You want to know how to really piss off somebody who watching you, a hater, whatever. You ignore them. Show them you're truly unbothered. That's what makes them really mad. That's when you gonna see who really hating, who really this, who really that. But she can't do that. She can't do that because she can't help but respond because of the public validation that she needs. It's all projection. If y'all know, we've been seeing the projection for years now. If you don't need the public validation, then you wouldn't post certain things. Because in the same sentence, you saying you keeping your relationship private or your love life private, but you also basically hinting and telling people that Janastros is still around because you don't like the fact of people saying that he don't want no parts of you. You got to make it known. It's like it be eating away at her. She has to make it known, y'all. Hey Dimitri, hey Lisa Bailey. Shout out to my people that's just coming in. What time it is? Hold on, y'all. Let me go open the door for my babies. They are back from school. Give me a second. Give me a second. My bad, y'all. I had to open the door for my babies. They back from school. What was I saying, child? Hey, Arthur Danette, sister. Lupac, you're missing a point. It's a 3-second cameo. That's the amount of time he's giving her a second. Laughing my ear off. She's done cook. She done cook, fried, and burnt out Drew. Wait. Drew, keep job busy, boo. Listen. Shanette say very embarrassing. I could never stoop so low for a man. Go agree unright one too. Let me finish playing this clip for y'all. Hold up. Let's see.
For me to get the shit deleted in the comments because I don't gotta put up with none of that. I don't listen. People be like, "Oh, you get paid for comments. Oh, you get paid." I'm one that don't give a damn about no comments. I'm one that don't give a damn about no following. I don't live for society to approve of me and my actions. If y'all
See, that's where I call cap again, right? Because your actions say something totally different. If you don't care about the comments, then you wouldn't be having people deleting them, right or wrong. Like, I could honestly say I care about what people say, but you know what I do? I delete them. If it's a comment I don't like, baby, it's getting gone. Now you show people you're unbothered by blocking it out. You don't speak on it. That's how you show people you're unbothered. But everybody gets bothered by something, baby. Trust the plus. Trust the plus. But because, like RH said a while ago, if y'all remember, they tried to say that RH didn't take accountability, he didn't apologize, blase blase. But RH was the same person who came online and told the whole internet to leave his wife alone. He said, yes, we're not together. Yes, we're going through a divorce, but that's still my family. That's still my kids. Leave her alone. She cannot handle the internet. She cannot handle those mean comments. Leave her alone. She's not strong enough for it. He came on the internet and said that. Even though they didn't give him credit for that, but he did say it. So that's been known. That's something been known that you can't handle the public backlash. So that's why I don't understand why you keep putting your business on the internet. If you can't handle it, you would think you would keep it away from the internet because the internet not going to change. You have to be the one to change. You have to change your behavior. You'll be waiting. Please don't hold your breath waiting on the internet to change. Okay? Listen, because it ain't going to happen, child. Thank you, Miss Flo, for the super chat. She said, lie on ya. Just stop. We know you are listening. Come out the playground. I'm so weak. Y'all crazy. Let Tay say, are you gonna make me some pudding pop? Some pudding? What kind of pudding, girl? Oh, you say listen, I didn't even see that clip. I'm shocked my source never seen that to me. Send that to me. Well, one of them, because you was the first person that sent that banana pudding. Child, why was let me stop. I'm not even gonna be petty. I ain't gonna be petty, y'all. Kimberly say Janelle be watching your lives, Pop. He probably do. I'm pretty sure he do because he another one be reading the comments and stuff too. When y'all comment on his page, he be reading them comments. And here's the thing. While she's trying to make it seem like uh people don't know what's going on and people guessing and they keeping the internet in a frenzy. Well, can you explain why this same man that you claim you in a relationship with, he deletes certain comments, but he allows people to drag you in his comments? Make it make sense. He'll delete her supporters' comments. He'll delete her supporters' comments out of his comments, but he'll leave the other ones up. Take, for instance, when he posted the video with Drew Sidor, right? Somebody, it was a supporter who commented and said, they look good together. The girl was like, you and Drew look good together. So one of the Hive members decided to go under that comment and try to ATTACK the girl, and Janostrals deleted the comments. So make it make sense. Like, that's what we mean when we say you're saying one thing, but this man is doing something totally different. Totally different. Because guess what? I know if I'm in a relationship with somebody, that man not finna let nobody play with me like that on his Facebook at all. It's not gonna be no disrespecting, and vice versa. Y'all could have y'all relationship private and not post about it on the internet, but some things should be a no-go also. Some things should be a no-go. Every time he posts something, people are in the comments dragging you, baby. And you don't see him deleting them comments. Make it make sense. Like that child. It's like he wants people to keep running with the narrative that she's the bad person and he's the victim. That's what it's given. It's given that he's trying to create this victim role, victimize himself because of the damage that she caused on the internet. That's what it's starting to turn into, y'all. Hey, Miss Judy. What's up, 88 Bryant? Let me see. Let me go down. It was on Snapchat. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, child, where that come from? That I ain't never seen no banana pudding that was watery before. Um, let's see. Let me go down. What's up, Tamasha? Okay, Hey Mala. I hope I said that right. She said with pepper for the seasoning. I know you. I'm gonna have to look at it again, y'all, because I seen it quickly. I'm gonna have to look at it again. Hey, Casherelle, I didn't see it. I didn't know they had seasoning on it. I didn't know they had seasoning, child. I think that's it. Did I play? Let's play. Let me play the rest. Hold on, y'all.
I realized if you've been watching me for a minute, you'll see that Brianna does what Brianna wants to do. My publicist can give me advice.
Okay.
My friends give me advice.
No, give that here. I put that right there. I forgot to put it over here. Go pack. Go pack your clothes. Go get your bag and pack. Close my door. My bad, y'all. That was Hammy. Thank you, Dimitri, for the cash app. She says, for have a good day. Thank you for that blessing, my girl. All right, y'all. So y'all heard that. Let's go to let me see if I want let me read the post first, then I'm gonna play that throwback for y'all. Okay. So if y'all remember, I can't remember exactly what happened. I can't remember exactly what happened. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all remember after I read this. Wait, let's see. Gotta read his first. Thank you, Snooky, for the super sticker. Everybody that's active in the chat, let's get a 99 or 199 super sticker party going for Pac. If you enjoy this content and or support this content, thank you guys. Okay. So if y'all remember, Janostrals posted, this was a few months ago, y'all. This was a few months ago. I can't remember what happened though. I can't remember what happened. So after I read it, y'all let me know what the situation was and what warranted this wanting to be private. It was a breakup. It was a breakup. So Janostrals posted the picture where he was in the suit and Laonia was in that see-through looking dress. And the caption was, and people was like, oh, that seemed like some PR-ish, like something his PR would have posted. The caption said, this past year has been filled with joy, countless memories, laughter, and shared adventures. As we've both grown, our understanding of love has deepened beyond our expectations. While we'll always be family and support each other's business ventures and plans, we've decided to redirect our focus towards ourselves and our careers. The upcoming busy year demands our utmost energy for expansion. Instead of shortchanging each other, we prefer to channel our efforts into the task ahead. Our love and support for one another will endure, ensuring that we remain a close-knit family. So y'all remember, how go you? I'm gonna read that. Hold on. So if y'all remember, I don't remember. I know they had broke up, right? We know they had broke up because that was one around the time one of the breakups happened on the internet and people was talking about it. Then he posted this and she didn't respond to it. She was real quiet about it for about 2 days, y'all, if y'all remember. And then she doubled back. She didn't even like the post or none of that. She doubled back and posted this because her needing public validation. She didn't want people to think that, oh, they were broken up, or because people kept saying, oh, he didn't broke up with her, he didn't broke up with her, whatever, whatever. So she couldn't help herself. 2 days later, she made this post. Same thing she doing now with the whole boundaries thing. I now know the true meaning of setting boundaries as a public figure and having a private life. Everything isn't meant to be shared publicly. This year is about to be epic. So much good stuff is happening, and I can't wait till my team shares it. I see now why people in the entertainment industry keep what they love close and off the internet. Y'all just heard her say that in that clip, huh? Well, this post was made about 5, 6 months ago, or maybe longer. But she said the exact same thing in that video clip I just played for y'all yesterday. She said it. So it says, cheers to setting boundaries on what I choose to share on social media and my new private life and all my loved ones in it. I'm so happy that I have my power back and what I chose to share and give the media. Halle Bailey did it best. And if y'all notice, shout out to Halle Bailey, but her and DDG or DGG, whatever his name is, just broke up. They just posted it on the media, child. Kind of like what Janastros posted, basically a PR statement trying to keep the peace and not make people allude or make assumptions or separate their support. That's what that was, child. But anyways, she referenced Halle Bailey, child, and Halle Bailey then lost her man. So please don't think I'm being rude by not overly sharing as I used to. I just want to have my family life private and off the internet. Every moment isn't meant to be shared, and every part of my life isn't meant to be shared either. Along my journey, I've learned that if I give you guys all of me, I will never have anything close and personal left for me. I've been sharing my life with you guys for 7 years. Same thing she said in that other clip. It's time I take my power back and set boundaries on what I choose to share and not share. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me and loving me through my journey of just being Brianna. Interesting. Interesting and very, very similar to the clip I just played, child. But like I said, I just read Janasha's one first, y'all. He posted his 2 days earlier, basically letting everybody know they had broken up. But because she couldn't handle the backlash and what people were going to say about his post, she decided to post this 2 days later to try to basically let people know subliminally, like, hey, we still together, but we keeping it off the internet. We keeping our love life private, child. Because we don't want them problems. Hey, Love Cat. Same situation, y'all. So now we just sit back and wait and see if she really gonna keep up her life private. Like, you really have to know how to set boundaries as an influencer. You have to. Because if you don't, the like you say, it's the devil's playground, baby. The fact that you can acknowledge that and still put your business on the internet is what's crazy. That's what's crazy. That's the crazy part. So another thing she had posted, y'all, this was more recent. I can't remember when, but I found it when I was looking for the other clips where she said, please listen, you have to be okay with being the villain in other people's story. You will wear yourself out and drive yourself crazy trying to debunk every lie and set every record straight. The fact of the matter is, you can be as gracious and kind as possible and bend over backwards on behalf of another, and at the end of the day, they'll still try to twist things to make you look like the bad guy. Don't stress yourself trying to correct the story being told. Allow your character to take care of your reputation. Well, we know that ain't the case, child, because she done made a name for herself with that character. Another screenshot I found. What happened to the discipleship school where she said, I'm so excited to announce that I will be going into discipleship school. I can't wait to grow more spiritually. God, I said, I'm chasing after you more, and I mean it. I can't wait to elevate more with God. School of discipleship phases. Congratulations, Bree. You successfully registered the following, and we still have yet to see her in discipleship school, child. Like, what happened with that girl? What happened with that? Thank you, Mom Juice, for the super chat. Super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. One Real Fool says she shared all of those lies about RH with no problem. Now she wants to go on private mode after being dumped. Delusional as F. And that's why I don't understand. That's why I say she can go on private mode all she wants. But if y'all notice, she referenced the fact of her sharing. Well, she didn't reference it like a singular incident. She basically said people can't even share their accomplishments without it being picked apart, torn down, whatever, whatever, right? She was talking about herself because y'all went in when she posted her cameo. When she posted about her cameo, baby, y'all drug her for filth. Y'all went in, okay? So that made her feel some type of way. That that definitely made her feel some type of way. But the thing is, it's not that people can't post stuff like that. It's the fact that you can't do it because people are literally personally invested because of all of the things you brought to the internet. So until you right your wrongs and correct what you broke, you ain't gonna never have no peace on your platform. It don't matter if you keep your life private or not, baby. I'm telling you what it is. Until you come to your platform and apologize to your ex-husband, make it right. Nobody is saying he was perfect in y'all marriage. Ain't nobody perfect in no marriage, child. But you was the one to bring it to the internet. You brought it to the internet. You manipulated truths. You remember you got on that platform and said 6 years of gaslighting, 6 years of being drugged and this and that, knowing doggone well you didn't go through that for no 6 years. That's what you call manipulating the truth and turning your truth into a lie. It's just like you get in a fight with somebody and all they do is rip your shirt, right? And you be like, oh, I got in a fight. They ripped my shirt. They gave me a black eye, busted my lip. Now it's no longer true because you done manipulated the truth. So you can no longer say you really got into a fight because most of it, 85% of it ain't even true, child. It's pretty much the same thing. And that's why I always quote that, y'all, about manipulating the truth, because being that we was not in their household, stuff could have very much happened, right? Like I said, no marriage is perfect, but we all know their story. We all know because she put it on the internet. She put it on the internet. RH rebutted what she was putting out, so he can defend his character. You can't be mad at somebody for calling you a liar if they know it's not true what you're saying. Because that was the whole thing. He was defending his character and rebuttaling her lies. She would put out a half-ass clip, he'll put out the entire clip. That's what we seen. Or you can't hold him responsible for people's actions on the internet or how supporters feel about you and your behavior and what they say towards you. You can't hold him accountable for that. So, like I said, until you right those wrongs, you ain't gonna have no peace on your platform. People are going to continue to talk about you, talk about what you post, dissect what you post. It's gonna keep being like that. It's gonna continue to be like that. Just like when you posted about your cameo. You wanted that to be a joyous moment, an accomplishment. You wanted all the supporters to say, whatever, whatever, but nobody's going to celebrate you knowing what you've done to other people on the internet. Gots to right them wrongs, baby. Gots to right them wrongs. And I don't see how and y'all, if y'all remember, Neo Tarot even said it. She said it. She said until she comes back to the very same platform where she caused the damage and right her wrongs, she ain't gonna never have the peace that she seeks. She ain't gonna never have it. You got to fix that. You gotta fix it. And I think, you know what I think, y'all? I think she's holding on to that toe incident, the arguments or whatever. She's holding on to it because she doesn't want to be called a liar or known as a liar, which it's too late for that. People already look at you as a liar. There are literally people who reference you as the girl who lied on her husband about DV. So that jacket is already out there. You might as well wear it, right? They already, that's how you already being portrayed. That's how people already looking at you. So at this point, you might as well take your lick. But like I said, to move forwards, in order to have peace on your platform moving forward, and not so many people coming after you and always scrutinizing you or whatever, you have to make this right. That's how you make it right. You're not gonna make it right by getting on your platform making speeches about kumbaya and other races not, and that's not a fact. So to even quote that and say, "Oh, you don't see other races talking about each other," child, you really believe in your mind that just because their skin color is different, that they ain't talking about each other or having grievances, or they are definitely doing it too. Okay, just because we don't see it because we don't follow them, that don't mean it don't exist. You see it in your particular races because that's what you follow. That's why you see it. Don't think them people don't have problems just because they got a different skin color. That's crazy to think. What's up, Ramsey? She did. She sure did. Everything Neil read is coming to pass. Sure is. Hey, Goldie. Goldie say every time she has man problems, she turn to God. And God don't like that. God don't bless no mess, child. Tamika says she got too much pride and ego. That's a fact. And that's what's gonna cause her to constantly. You know what? I seen a post that hold on, y'all. 2K made a post yesterday. Hey Valerie, happy Friday, my girl. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. 2K made a post yesterday. Let me pull it up, and then I'ma go to that other clip that I want y'all to hear. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'm congested, child. The weather changing here. We had a cool day today, finally, but we got some rain coming. So shout out to 2K. Make sure y'all go check out his platform. Dope creator. He definitely covers some of the saga. Hey K Love. She say don't this or that, but she the main one bashing, especially the true every chance she get. Yep, that's a fact. Hey Aquarius Love. So 2K made a post yesterday and he said, I remember when y'all content creators was bad about blogs covering them. Now I never see them anymore. I went to one page today and her views was way down. Respect the game and be careful what you ask for. And it makes a lot of sense because we, the bloggers, are what keeps these CCs relevant or these influencers relevant. So when you asking them, are you doing everything in your power to stop people from talking about you? Guess what happens? You slowly but surely start to diminish. All publicity is good publicity, baby. Like you want to be relevant. We literally keep these people relevant, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Whether you like the commentary or you don't, whether you like the opinions or you don't. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Oh, they got some page, child. Whoever this talks with Pimo, I'ma shout them out because I did see they have a look like they just started their channel. Um, they've been going hard. They've been going hard. I'm gonna read some posts that they made. Talks with Pimo here on YouTube. One of the posts says you can keep that Trump both sides. BS, you're old. I don't know who they talking about. Should have known better. You supported her doing wrong to others, but want to write a dissertation with a both sides theory when she apparently does wrong by you. Nah, you don't get a pass. Whenever she throws away one of her supporters, they start hollering, both sides need to stop. Y'all are the weakest. Go on, Aunt Helen. I wonder who she's talking about. So, Laonya made a post. Of course, it was plagiarized. It was somebody else's post about pregnancy. Where let me hold on, y'all. I'm gonna read y'all that post too, so I can read this caption because I want y'all to know where it came from. Let's see. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. So Laonya posted something in her story that says, wait, Madeline says PMO was good. I replayed the video. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check out the videos. And that's what it seemed like, Miss Sunshine. It seemed like she's talking about Denise. So Laonya posted pregnancy hits different when your baby's father cares. Always there when you need him, reassuring you that you can do this and that you are the perfect mom for your babies, fulfilling every outrageous craving, rubbing your belly, back, feet, and whatever you need. Talking to your baby just as anxious as you are to hold and welcome it into the world. Bless isn't even the word. And here's the thing, right? Because I didn't really read this. I seen people posting it, but I don't be seeing everything, y'all. I really don't pay attention to everything either, especially if it's not of like some type of relevance or whatever. But now that I'm reading this, it's like is giving you really trying to manifest this because we know this is not going on. You can't possibly tell us that this man is over there rubbing your belly, your feet, and fulfilling your every need when you literally just got on the internet and said he need to be a good father. You literally said the only one time he stepped up is when your supporters got on his arse. That means ASS, y'all. I know she did. That's why I said it was plagiarized. Because I actually somebody sent me the screenshot of it, the person who actually posted it too. But you literally told and here's where this is why we can call cap. Because you came on the internet and said this man was making a difference between baby A and the baby B because baby A was a girl. You say he tried to trip you going into the doctor's office. You said the only time you said even your doctors was telling this man he needed to step up. You said he was only posting about your pregnancies for clout on the internet, just to get views and money. And you told him to stop posting about them babies, like he don't care. So to say he over there rubbing feet and he's so active, we know that's cap. Because for one, he not even in Georgia. How is that possible? Like, that's why I say it's given that she's trying to manifest this, or she's posting this so he can see it and start doing it. That's what it's given. That's what it's given because we know for the most part of the pregnancy, he even posted a video saying he wasn't ready to be no father, child. That y'all needed to get to know each other better. And then y'all actions played out on the internet. That's how we knew y'all was broken up. It wasn't what you was giving. I mean, what you was trying to make it seem. You started posting impulsively about covering for people and all of these different things. You kept posting subliminally in your story about nobody having your back, standing in the fire with you, and you doing this on your own, or you on live crying and constantly trying to remind yourself that babies are a blessing. Like, make it make sense. And this is why we don't have to you come online and say, oh, I'm keeping my business to myself and y'all don't know my business, or I keep the internet in a frenzy. We know it because you tell it to us. And it won't be long before you tell us something else when something don't go your way. Janastrals is going to do something, very much something, and you're going to be right back on the internet blasting him. It never fails. Prove us wrong. If anything, prove us wrong, child. Prove us wrong. Because we really don't want you to put your business on the internet. We trying to tell you to stop putting it on the internet. That's the thing. Or at least stop getting mad at people for responding to what you put out there. Make it make sense. And then the crazy part is, I don't know who caught this, but if you notice, because somebody posted this in that Speak Your Mind group, but if you notice, she posted that where she plagiarized about the pregnancy hits different, she only could post the words. The person who posted it posted a picture of her and the baby daddy with him rubbing the stomach. So if you're gonna post something like that, can you at least give a visual? Why not do like the post that you stole from? Why not post a picture of Janastra's rubbing the twins, rubbing your stomach? Give a little visual, child. Give a little visual. Tanisha said, "Why did you say that, Lupac? The day of the baby shower, she said, baby daddy ain't nowhere near right now, but we gonna figure it out. Hold up, let me go up. We gonna figure it out before my girl get here. Wait, when did I miss that? Child, I must have missed that child. Kayla said, I think his mom talked to him, told him to focus on his career, get paternity tests, and leave her alone. She definitely told him to focus on his career. That was the whole thing from jump. Has Gang Gang put child Gang Gang ain't nowhere to be in sight. Nowhere near in sight, baby. Whoever that is. Madeline said that person was person number 2 out of the 5 in her. Praying person number 1 comes forward to release the other 3 so they all can be at peace. I don't blame his mother to want a Dana. Long you lie so much. Let's see. Tanisha says she is insinuating that he did say he didn't like the other baby because it was a girl, but she cleared it up by saying that is not what he meant. Exactly. That's not something you can clear up, baby. That's not something you can clear up. You told the internet that this man basically makes a difference and oh, he joking now because you won't people don't joke about stuff like that. Okay? That's not something that's funny. So a person knows when a person is being serious or if they really telling a joke. Because everything is not jokeable. No, ma'am. All right, so let me find the other one, y'all. Um, let's see. Yeah, she posted, I love how y'all don't know shh, but think y'all do. It's hilarious. Keep guessing, Bookies. This is so much fun. For once in my life, the internet don't know my business. You mean for 1 week in your life? Because listen, it won't be long. It won't be long. We only know what we know because of you. Because of you, child. And not when I ain't gonna give her all the credit. Because of her and because of the other people that she done screwed over that came out and told her business. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't drop. Dang. I dropped my doggone gummy bear. Trying to be greedy. Gang Gang needs to pull back up unless it was Ja. They had some people saying it was Ja. You never know. It's possible. It definitely gave that it was a man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and for your girl Pop. For your girl Pop, hit that like button. You can also bless me with a little super chat, super sticker if you're enjoying this content, baby. Keep the support rolling. Hey, Miss Tina, she said, I think you think was joking, but she over exaggerated to tarnish him like she did RH. And it's very much possible. It's very much possible that he was because he's very childish. Her daughter even said that, but once you bring it to the internet and put your own spin on it, at this point people don't know what to believe. They don't know if they want to believe if he was joking or if he was serious. So if she knew, and that just shows you that she'll take a situation and make it more than what it is, knowing that it's not true. Just like she did with RH. That's a dangerous person. Foot meat the same way. The exact same way. Those ladies are two of a kind, child. So, oh, shout out to my source for sending me this. But I don't know if y'all know, but Janosh did make a post in his story where he said, when you do the right thing for the right reasons, the right thing comes to you. Just like karma doesn't miss, blessings don't either. Move with pure intentions. Hmm, interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Wait, what is this? Okay, so let me play that clip. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I never read this part. So the reason why I read her pregnancy post or whatever, so the TPMO lady, whoever that is, hey Angel Sky, no Goldie, I never heard back from that person. A lot of people saying they think that that's Janostrals, but I don't know. I definitely feel like it's a man behind that page because of the way they were talking, but I never heard back from them. Um, so the caption read, "You're living in a mirage. Janelle is in another state. You were supposedly in pain during the first virtual baby shower. He was not there. You went to the doctor's visit the next day, allegedly alone. He was not there. Just because you say it or post it doesn't make it so. Lying to yourself is unhealthy. Honestly, you are showing signs of needing a welfare check." That's what that person posted, child. That's crazy. That's why I said even before I read this, it's given that she's trying to manifest this. Like this is what she wants. This is what she wants. Even though she's not getting it, she wants this badly. You know, she wants him to be involved. She wants them to be in a relationship. She want a future with him. She wants a family, you know, but sometimes you don't get what you want, especially when the situation has been tarnished or messed up or whatever, but we don't always get what we want. I'm gonna just say that. You picked the wrong person, baby. You picked the wrong person. Cause to keep it a buck, y'all, I'm gonna be very honest. I feel like, you know, regardless of the fact that yeah, she's pregnant or whatever. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. Drop. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I gotta take me a Benadryl. My nose is congested. Yeah. Regardless of the fact that she's pregnant, right? Pregnant with two for him, allegedly. Because based on what the streets saying, that man and his mama want a DNA, a Dana. Okay. I honestly don't see them having a future together. I'm sorry. Based on how, and I ain't no hater, baby. I ain't no hater because I could care less if they be together or not, right? I could care less because there's their relationship. But based on how everything has played out, based on the involvement of other people, including his mom, I don't see him being with her for the long haul. You know, even if they're together right now, I don't see it because he's still young. He's still young. We know how she give it up. We know how she did RH. She's very controlling. They try to push the controlling narrative on RH, but it didn't give that. It gave she was the controlling one. It gave RH was the controlling one as far as the business aspect, but as far as the relationship aspect, she's the controlling one. And you could tell. You could tell based on everything that was put out on the internet. But they don't give compatible. And I think that's why he made that live saying, think about it. You done dealt with a man for almost 2 years, right? Dealt with a man for almost 2 years. And early on into y'all situationship, where y'all was saying y'all was co-star slash friends, this man was already living in your house with you and your cheering. That's how you get to know a person. They always say you want to get to know a person, live with them, right? So she had early dibs on getting to know this man's character, how he was, and vice versa. Right? So the fact that they lived together so early on, and he made a video almost 2 years down the line after the pregnancy didn't happen, saying we still need to get to know each other. That should tell you right there that this man don't want her for real. Because ain't no man. How long do you need to get to? Somebody tell me, how long do you need to get to know somebody? Especially if y'all jumped into a situation fast, right? And start living together almost immediately. That word. How much longer do you need to get to know somebody? That's how you get to know them, by living with them, right? Like people say, you won't know a person till you live with them. So the fact that they were staying together so soon in their situationship speaks volumes. Why he wait till that's ch- I'm still stuck on the fact of him waiting till after they make the baby to say they need to get to know each other better. You didn't think about that before the procreation? Like, make it make sense. That should tell you something right there. It don't at this point, once the child or children are made, getting to know each other better don't even matter no more. He didn't even have he had no need to even say that, y'all. He had no need to say that because the damage is already done, sir. Whether you know her good or don't, you already then gave her your seeds. So that part is of no relevance. It really don't matter because she ain't going nowhere. At least for the next 18 years, if they're, if they're your kids. So it's like, why would you even say that? But like I said, y'all, and if y'all notice, a breakup happened around that time. So that should tell you something. And that's why I say I don't feel like they're going to be together for the long haul because he's very childish, very immature. He never gave uh alpha male. He never gave provider. He never gave family man. He always gave childish. He always gave immature. He always gave wannabe playboy. He always gave on the go, not stable, not no type of security for a household. He don't give none of those things. Not saying he can't potentially give it, future wise, but as far as what we've seen on the internet, he gives none of that. He gives none of that. So I don't see him settling down just because some babies coming into the picture. Granted, he won't, he ain't gonna be able to get rid of her as easy as he would if he didn't have that type of investment with her. Because kids are an investment. He would, but I don't see him sticking around. Just like somebody comment under his post and said, you should move your mom and Ebok to LA with you. And he said that's the plan, not including his baby mama and his new cheering that's on the way. That should tell you a lot. You have to pay attention when people say certain things, especially publicly. He wanted that to be seen, right? Because if you notice, he picks and chooses what he gonna comment on. He rarely comments in his comment section. So the fact that he chose that comment to say that should tell you something. That should tell you something. He don't comment towards negativity. She does, but he don't. But the fact that he chose that comment in particular to respond to, knowing it's going to be seen publicly, like he's very calculated. He's doing things very calculated on that page as far as his actions, because he's seeing what's going on, y'all. He's seeing the play, he's seeing how social media is moving, and he's definitely giving calculated with his actions moving forward because he needs to be victimized now to, that way his image won't be stained based off of the things that she's done. So he has no problem with her being the victim. I mean, being the villain. That's why he's only deleting certain comments off of his page. None of those are the ones that's dragging her. All of that is calculated. And that's crazy. And she crazy for allowing herself to be in that situation because at the end of the day, whether it happens now or later, I don't think that relationship is going to last because he's not that type of person. He don't give the settling down type, whether kids are involved or not. Not saying he ain't going to take care of his kids because we won't know that until they get here, right? But he don't give the type that's going to be settled down in a house with 6 kids, 4 of which aren't his. And he already said he ain't never getting married. So that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a whole lot. If I was her, I wouldn't even invest. If I was her, I would not invest nothing else into that situation. Nothing. Money, nothing. Save your money for you and them babies, and let it play out how it's gonna play out. If you just have to, if you just trying to make it work so you don't have a broken home for the twins. But if I was her, I wouldn't invest nothing else, especially financially, into that relationship because a blind man can see how it's gonna play out. Hey, Sassy M, a blind man can see that. Think about it, y'all. Y'all really think that if this man is deciding to move to LA, y'all really think he's gonna up and move her or tell her to move with all them cheering? And can she move with all them children? Because at least one of them, RH, that we know of, has joint custody of his baby girl. So I'm not saying she can't leave the state. She very well can. But as a mother, when you decide, if you're a primary custodian, you decide to leave the state, you are also accountable for making sure that the visitation is still being, is still ongoing. He's still getting his visitation. So if she was to move to LA with Janostrals, she would still have to accommodate that visitation. Who in the heck want to be getting plane tickets every other weekend? Because that LA from Georgia ain't no hop, skip, and a jump, baby. Ain't like something you can just drive. That's expensive, having to accommodate that. So I just don't see it happening. Like you can tell by what is going on. Miss Madeline say Clonell is not going to settle down. He did say he was not going to get married and he is not ready for a baby bump what he said in the heat of the moment or to get what he wants from her. Yep. Hey, Nubian Queen, what's up, my girl? So it's like, he's not that. He's not that. And she should have really, really, I think she wanted to one up RH so bad in the beginning, y'all, that when she came across Janostrals and him just starring in Wu-Tang, and she felt like that was a one up from RH. But we quickly found out that he was no upgrade. He was no upgrade. So it's just like, now you stuck with him. They both stuck with each other at this point. That's what it's giving. Let me play this clip for y'all. If y'all remember, and when I tell y'all I have been looking for this video, I have little clips from this video, but of course it was deleted shortly after. But if y'all remember, hey, Miss Renee, she say, hey, Pocket, I keep missing you, but I always make sure to catch a replay. Thank you for your support, my girl. So if y'all remember, this is the live that she did where she was crying on the floor in was it the DR or Jamaica or wherever she went with baby girl, and Ayana showed up the next day or 2 days after or whatever, right? Y'all listen to this.
And I'm in this live by saying, Robert, I loved you. At times more than I love myself. Robert, the truth. And I'm sorry for standing in my truth, Robert.
Hey, here with Tree. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna keep playing it, but Blessed Beyond Measure says, in my opinion, Ja want Bree. Hold on. Dang. Let's see. It went up. But don't want it public. That's why she said on her post she's not coming to the internet anymore to air out her business and let her man love her behind the scenes. You know what? I agree to some extent. I do feel like, you know, they definitely communicating. I'm gonna say that they definitely have some type of communication, but I feel like he also trying to keep the peace with her because he don't want her to come back out and make no more public outbursts or impulsive moves on the internet because he know it could be detrimental to his brand and his career. So I feel like he low key trying to plan an escape, right? I feel like, I just don't see it lasting. I don't see it lasting. He's not mature enough. He don't give family man. He already said he not getting married. So if you in a relationship and you can't look forward to marriage, then what's the point? I'm old school, so that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it, y'all. And we do know, even though she say now she don't want to get married no more, but we do know based off of previous videos and stuff that she did, she most definitely wanted to get married. They was talking about she was putting out wedding dates 11/11/23 and all of that uh before her divorce was finalized. It didn't come about of them not getting married until after her divorce got final. If y'all remember, let's be honest, say he got to keep her calm regardless with or without. That's a fact. That's a fact. Renee said that boy just don't want her to go crazy on him on social media. He doesn't want her because if he did want her, the world would know. That's my thing. Like, and here's the thing. It's one thing to keep your relationship private and another to just not acknowledge at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know she's pregnant. So the fact that he does not acknowledge, not even this is what I see, y'all. When she made that post on Facebook saying, "Do not post my twins. Don't post them. You only post them for clout. Do not post them again. Don't post them saying you cooking for twins. Don't post them saying you eating for twins. None of that." He took that ish to heart. Because if y'all notice, he never posted about them babies since. He never posted about them since she said that. So, that's why I say it's one thing to say, oh, we keeping our relationship private, and it's another to not acknowledge the other party at all. You got him posting Drew Sidora, he posting his dog, he posts his mama, he posts his family. Like nothing. He didn't even reply to her comment. So that should tell you something. That should tell you something. It's all good. Granted, if they behind the scenes they having a full blown relationship, but that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing because they could very much be having a full blown relationship behind the scenes. But if y'all notice, up until yesterday, she was posting subliminals about them. My man, my man, my man, and it feels so good to have this and that. And if you don't rock for your man like this, that person. So she was definitely riding for him subliminally as if she can't say his name. But now she's saying, she keeping her relationship private, but you still giving hints that y'all in one, alluding that y'all in one, but he's not posting nothing. Like when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Like he can't even react to your comments. Make it make sense. And shout out to the person that called this out. I forgot who it was, child. But if y'all remember, um, whenever he posted that video of him and Drew Sidora doing the TikTok dance, right? Next thing you know, 2 days later, maybe Laonya made went live and saying, "Oh, me and Drew go way back," right? And Janasha's been posting BTS, which is behind the scenes clips. He posted, if y'all remember, he posted a whole big old caption about his accomplishment and with them wrapping up the movie and who he thanked and all of these things. Y'all remember he made that post, right? That was basically him posting his accomplishment, whatever, whatever. She decides out of all of those posts that he made, the only post that she decided to comment on was the one of him and Drew Sidora, where she in the comments saying, "Congratulations, love," and such and such. Why did she pick that post in particular to comment on? That's what you call needing public validation. Okay? Because she could have commented that on the post that he made. I want to say it was all in the same day, if I'm not mistaken, where he made the post thanking the producers and whoever else about his accomplishment with the movie. But she decides, because people are dragging the situation and, under the comments saying you and Drew look good together and I like her for you and y'all got chemistry. That's the post she decided to comment on. And he didn't even acknowledge it. No heart, no like, no thank you, no none of that. So just because they keeping a relationship private, he can't tell her thank you, or he can't react to the post. It's one thing to be private and it's another to be completely ignored and never acknowledged. Keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind, especially if you on the other end trying to make it known that it's something going on. See, that's why I keep saying that's where the public validation being needed comes in at, right? Because we keeping our relationship private. Now, if you look at his page, you can tell. All you can do is guess, right? If you go on Janasha's page, all you can if you go on his page, you're gonna have to assume that they don't have no type of connection. He didn't cut her off. He ain't dealing with her because he don't post nothing about her. Nothing no more. But if you go on her page, she is like she have to make it known that she still has a connection with him. Whether it's subliminally, she gonna wear a loyalty shirt or something. So that's the difference. That's the difference that you see in both parties. And that's where they gonna clash at. That's why they gonna clash at. Cause she's not a you gonna keep me a secret type of girl. Cause the next minute he posts whether it's a TikTok, a clip, a video, a picture, or something with another female, and the internet gas it up, she gonna expose their relationship again for that validation. Think about it, y'all. Uh Bless me, I'm just crazy. True Slayer say Bree is disguising Ja's silence as privacy while trying to control her outbursts to pray he forgives her, tarnishing his brand and come back. And that's the thing. That's another thing. Shout out to you for that comment. Hey Jessica. Jessica said he playing with her. You know, once you play with a man's ego, a man's brand, everything they didn't work for, think about it. Janashus gave a story of sleeping on his mama's couch, even what I read yesterday, where the ex-management said that they got him off of his mama's couch, right? That's his every actor, actress, rapper has a sob story. Oh, I got it out the mud. I came from the gutter. I was sleeping on such and such couch. Or, every person in the industry has a story, right? So the fact that if that is his truth, I'm not saying it's not, um, that would also speak to how much he had to work to make a name for himself, in the industry. So the fact that she almost ruined that by coming to the internet with their personal business, that's not something that a man just gets over. So to think that you can do something like that and everything just gonna be peaches and cream moving forward, that's crazy. I would be scared. Listen, I would be scared. That's just like you in a relationship and you cheat on that person and they take you back and they don't say nothing about it, right? They just take you back. Wouldn't you be in the back of your head or constantly in your head about what you thinking that person gonna do? Oh, there ain't no way they just forgave me like that, or they just let it go. She almost ruined this man's brand, just like RH. The only reason why it backfired is because he was quiet. He didn't say nothing. didn't give no response, and also because you only get one time to cry wolf on the internet. One time. So that's why I would be a little frightened moving forward, because it also makes you from the outside looking in look like oh, he wants something, or he just trying to use her, or it makes you think, because what person in a right mind gonna move forward with somebody that holds that type of power, that could easily come to the internet and ruin and take away something that somebody built for years overnight. She dangerous. Exactly, Special K, foot meat. Ain't no man just gonna be cool with that. That's why I say she better be careful with him, because there's no way that man just forgave you for what you did on the internet a few weeks ago. That just happened. And people still dragging this man. Ain't no way he just forgave you for that and like, oh, we just gonna move forward. We lovey dovey, we good. Ain't no way, child. Cause it makes me think back to when he's one step ahead of her. Yep, that's so true. It makes me think back to when he was in that car with his homeboy when they was in New York. If y'all remember, that was the very first live he did about her. And he was saying, the homeboy was like, man, what was wrong with her? Like, why was Shorty tripping? Whatever, whatever. And Janashos, he was talking ish about her. He kept muting for certain parts. And the homeboy was like, well, she a Cancer. He was like, but I'm a Gemini. Basically saying, I got something for her ass. Like, and look what happened after that clip. He been playing with her ever since, using her for her money, and then came out that he never did nothing for her financially. She didn't complained about never receiving nothing. We didn't see the messages. So think about it. He was never in it out of genuity. He was never in it, out of wanting to be in it for the right reasons. From the beginning, not saying he didn't care about her, because even if you have the wrong intentions, we only human. Eventually, if you with somebody, you gonna grow to care for them. Even if your actions are speaking otherwise. Some people just effed up like that. They can care about you and still hurt you. Based on their based on their mentality and how they're wired. But that I just don't see it, y'all. I'm pretty good with calling stuff like this. Like I think that dude, he not letting that slide like she think. If she think he just gonna let her get away with that, it's not gonna happen like that. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen like that. And the fact that yes, babies are a blessing. Granted, babies are a blessing, y'all. But when you have to be mindful of when and how you bring babies into this world. Nobody wants to be a single parent. Nobody wants to look at their kids as a burden or a setback. And a lot of parents do, because they possibly think they got something good in a relationship, or they planning, uh a two-parent household. We're gonna raise these babies together in love and this and that, even though we know they procreated in toxicity, because we've seen it out all on the internet. But nobody thinks that those type of thoughts when they're in the process. So he could leave at any given moment. He's not married to her. And then she's stuck with two more babies by herself to raise. That's crazy. And that's why, as women, not just her, women, period, you have to be mindful of who you procreate with. Because men have it way easier than women, right? Even though you can go to court and try to hold them accountable, whatever, via child support, whatever. But it's just the whole fact of, if a woman get pregnant, even though it takes two to make a baby, but if a woman get pregnant, that sole responsibility is on that woman. Because if that man walk out the door, guess what? He gone. He gone, child. And it's a lot of women that even went through the whole child support process that still don't get nothing. Because it's men who will literally dodge the system, work for cash or do whatever just so they don't have to pay it. So you gotta be mindful. That's why I respect women, because it's ninjas who trap females too, baby. That's a whole listen. Somebody tried to do that to me before, but that's a story time. I have to tell y'all that on members only. But ninjas do that. Ninjas do that, y'all. It's a lot of ninjas who will trap a female because they think a lot of men look at babies as a setback, or I'ma sit her down. You gonna sit down for 9 months or however long, or that baby is gonna always be an attachment between us. It ain't just women who think like that. Or have the blackmailing mentality, or using a baby as a pawn. Hey, Miss E. It ain't just women. Some men think like that too, because it's a lot of women who got a lot to offer also. So you have to be mindful. You want to bring a baby into a situation. You know what? When he would have said he didn't want to get married, child, I'd have been making him put that glove on every single time. Okay? Because what we not finna do, I'm already a baby mama. Not finna be a baby mama to you too. That's where you have boundaries and you hold yourself at a higher standard, a higher regard, and you don't let ninjas play with you like that. Because if a ninja can't wife you up, they don't deserve to go in you RAW either. Got to do better, baby. Because a ninja don't have a problem with making you a baby mama. It ain't too many men out there that are real picky with they, you know what. It ain't too many men like that. They gonna do what you allow them to do, okay? But now you do find one that's selective and that's real bougie with the D, then that's a different type of ninja. That's a different type of time we on. Okay? Hey April, hey Marlena. She said, "Do y'all remember when she went on a rant and called him ugly? This chick is nuts, literally." She sure did. She said the trash is at the dumpster. Go pick it up. Plucking boogers and farting everywhere. We sure do. Let me finish playing this for y'all, because I'm about to soon get up off here. I gotta go drop my babies off.
Thank you for
Earphones off. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to take my earphones off. Guess not.
Thank you for accepting me and my kids and marrying me. And
Oh, I need a Benadryl. My nose.
my first real relationship, besides my kid's dad. I only had 2 relationships my whole life. And the first one, I was broken, but not like this. I was 17 years old when I met my kid's dad, so it was kitty love. But you was my first real marriage, my first real husband, so I was trying to learn how to be a wife.
Pay attention, y'all.
Like, I didn't know no life outside of being a mom. I didn't know no life outside of you. And we had some good times. And you had some times where you showed me how you could be a good man.
In the
Just
beginning.
wish that you could be that good man all the time and not just sometimes. Thank you for encouraging me and showing me that, you know what, yeah, you went to school for your degrees, but you can work from home and become your own boss.
Y'all heard that? Let me run that part back.
Thank you for that.
Oh shoot, I ain't go far enough. Hold on, y'all. Listen good.
Thank you for that.
Dang. I must have never timed it good.
Thank you for that.
Damn. Hold on. My bad, y'all.
You can work from home and become
Okay. Y'all listen good. The ones that's asking, I had to find this. Somebody shout out to the person, the supporter who sent me the link to this because this was early on in their separation. If y'all remember, they got separated or whatever, and she ended up going to I think the DR, Dominican Republic, with baby girl, and Ayana went meet her the next day, I think. But do you remember they lied and said um they lied and said and tried to make a skit and make it look like Ayana surprised her, but when all actuality, the day before when Laonia was at the airport, she told the worker there that she need somebody else was coming with her or something like that. So that was one of the lies that was caught, but this was one of those lies, y'all. This was She was in a DR, I think, and baby girl Mora. It was early on. But this one definitely went viral, and I just recently found it again.
went to school for you.
But she definitely gave RH his props. So that's why I'm playing it. So y'all listen to it good. Because she gonna say some things, and then she wanted to say more, but Ayana stopped her and cut the live off. Let me see. Yes, Marlena, this was right after her and RH broke up. Yep. This was probably They broke up in October. This was maybe November. What's up, Nook the Bug? I think this was November, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, admire me. Y'all, they was cutting up in these comments. Do you hear me? Okay. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, I'll be trying to switch it up every so often. Gotta switch it up a little bit. I'll be trying to switch up my outros and intros. Yeah, they was cutting up. If y'all would see these comments, child, they was cutting up. He was like, I don't see no tears. Like they was doing the most. Let me play it.
Please. But you can work from home and become
Oh
your own.
shoot. Hold on. I didn't rewind it enough.
Encouraging me and thank you for encouraging me and showing me that, you know what, yeah, you went to school for your degrees, but you can work from home and become your own boss.
Y'all heard that, huh? Because the narrative. This is why she was doing lives and then deleting them right after, because it didn't go with the narrative that she had put out, or was trying to put out. She literally said, if y'all remember on the Bays interview, she made it seem like RH, hey Joy and Sneakers, hey everybody else that's just coming in. She made it hey Miss Michelle Hodges, she made it seem like he was controlling her and he made her do this, work from home or whatever. But here you have her saying, thank you for encouraging me and letting me know that even though you have your degrees, you can still work from home and make more money. Hence why she's still not utilizing the degrees. She's still an influencer or content creator. Even though the narrative was pushed that he made her do certain things. Make it make sense. Hey, Chocolate Season. Shout out to the people that's just getting in here. We won't be on here too long. Y'all might want to catch the replay. If y'all enjoying this content, baby, y'all could bless me with a little super chat, a little super sticker, a little cash out, whatever. No amount goes unnoticed. It all contributes to the platform and the growth, baby. Thank you, Miss Michelle. I knew you was coming. Thank you for that super sticker. All right, let me finish playing it, y'all, because we ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 396 in the building. Hit that like button for Pac. Run it up.
Thank you for that. Robert, stop, sis, stop.
No.
I don't think she said nothing. Hold on, y'all. I think she said something else, if I'm not mistaken. I hate to put y'all through this torture, but
I just really want him to know that I appreciate him. I know.
look, she was like, I just really want him to know that I appreciate him. And you can hear Ayana in the back saying, but he don't care. He don't care. And it's trying to get him to stop talking. I mean, trying to get her to stop talking. So it's like, you did this right after y'all separation. Why you can't do this now? Why you can't? And this is the reason for me playing this, y'all. Why you can't do this now? Why you can't come out, get this man his props? Granted, y'all little internet battle happened. What happened on the internet, but you were the one who brought it to the internet in the first place. This is why I don't like when other people say, oh, they brought their business to the internet. No, RH didn't bring nothing to the internet. Granted, they're influencers, they vlog, but she brought their personal business to the internet. She did that and kept doing it. Every time that man say, oh, she lying about this, because if y'all remember, it was a while before RH even started putting out receipts, baby. It was a while. So that should tell you something. He even tried to say it was a skit because he knew the backlash and the damages that was going to come from this. And he was scrutinized and villainized for saying that. Oh, he must be lying. He must have did this because he said it was a skit. No, he's a content creator. He knew the damage that was going to come from her actions and the repercussions they was going to have to face on both sides because of what she put out there. So that's why he tried to do damage control. That's what you call damage control, not switching your story up. Because they try to say that too. Oh, even she did that. She tried to use him saying it was a skit as a means to say, my story ain't never changed. His story keeps changing. That wasn't his story. He didn't go into detail. A story is something that you give where you can illustrate and give people a visual. That's a story. So they can know what they're seeing without actually seeing it. That's what you call a story. He said it was a skit to do damage control. So y'all wouldn't be going through what y'all are going through now on the internet. Because both of y'all, let's be honest, let's be clear, because there's a lot of people who look at RH's platform and say, oh, that's his karma, whatever, whatever. But what I see is two platforms that have been damaged by the actions of the wife. Two. It's not just his platform that was affected. If we really gonna keep it a buck, because if you want to think about it, she went from being in a $6,000-7,000 a month rental home with upstairs, downstairs, that where all her kids can have their own room, to now in a condo / apartment, whatever it is, where she going on 6 kids now and they all cramped up, where she won't even show you could barely see the living room, child, when she go live. All before, she was showing all inside of her house. Which I'm not saying there ain't nothing wrong with that. If you have to downsize, you got to get what you can afford. But what I'm saying is, at one point, she was bragging about that. And if you doing so well, you would never need to downsize, knowing you actually need the space. See, they talk ish about RH. He downsized because he didn't need the space. But they try to, clown him for it, saying, oh, he must be broke and this and that. But if you look at his apartment, baby, that don't look like no broke man apartment. Okay. With all that white furniture in there. That's giving rich ninja vibes. It's very much giving rich ninja vibes. But he didn't need it. The difference between him and her is she needs the space because she's the one that comes with the kids. So what do you call a person who downsizes from a place with space that is actually needed to cramping you and your kids where now they have to share rooms? What do you call that? Y'all got to make it make sense. And that's not even to down talk her. That's facts. That's facts because I literally played on one of my videos. I played the clip where she was bragging and saying, showing the house. Y'all see all of this? That was the same video where she was saying, if I want to do catch frog legs and catch another kid, I can. It's my body, it's my couch. And I have to take care of it. I'm not on Medicaid, I'm not on food stamps. I could take care of me and a whole bunch of other people on this live. That was her words verbatim. And that was the same clip. She was doing those vision boards. Her daughter was in the back saying, oh, I know what to put on there. Twins. And look, now she's actually having twins. But the thing is, she was bragging and showing her house, bragging on the businesses she have and all of that, saying, I made all of this possible. Ain't no man did this. I made all of this possible. And the next thing you know, you got to downsize and go from a house where y'all comfortable to now in a what is it, a condo, townhouse, apartment? I don't know, child. But they cramped up, basically. You can see it's very small. You can pretty much tell she definitely downsized and she actually needs the space because now she's going from 4 to 6 kids. So that, and the reason for me even saying this is the fact that you got to be careful because the very same thing that you thought was going to benefit you initially would actually contributed to your downfall. This is why they say when you dig one ditch, you got to dig another. And sometimes you don't have to dig another one because you might fall in the one that you dug for the other person. You got to be careful. Got to be careful. I guarantee you she regrets the day that she did what she did on this internet. Can't nobody tell me no different. Even on that phone call she had with RH where she said, he was like, so you telling me you don't regret or this is not the worst day of your life? Or you don't regret what you did? And she was like, no. And he was like, so you don't regret the worst day of your life? You just said that was the worst day of your life. And she was like, well, yeah, but no, because we would still be arguing and in the same position. You notice she ain't say nothing about a Bruce, but on the internet, she tried to make it seem like, she would still be going through this and that. Keep in mind, this is the same person who recently did a video and said verbatim, I'm always the good person in the relationship. I don't never do nothing. It's always the other person, right? Same person. The same person y'all say always takes accountability for her actions. You have to be real misogynistic and damn near a fool, child, to really full of yourself to get on a live video and say that you never do no wrong. I'm never the wrong person in a relationship. I'm always the good one. It's always the other person. She said that. You have to be really full of yourself, really delusional, and really narcissistic to even say something like that. They try to say it was RH, but she was the one who said that recently. So that should tell you something. Even that lady over there came out, or well, I ain't gonna say came out, but there was an audio put out with that lady even saying she allowing you to put hands and feet on him too, call his mama the B word and all of that. So make it make sense. And let's not forget, she's also the same person who came back and recanted her statements and said, oh, he didn't spit on me. Spit was exchanged during a mutual altercation or argument that we were having. Make it make sense. Dawn even came out and said she didn't witness this girl running from door to door trying to stop this man from leaving when he trying to cool off. That's not a person who does nothing. Hey, Dee. So just the fact of all of these people coming out and speaking against you and saying these things, that's more than enough reason right there for you to come back to the same place that you did the damage on and try to fix it in order to have peace on your platform. Even though I know she won't receive this message, she would want to, because that's the only thing that's going to fix it. You have to be willing to put your big girl panties on and make it right. Make it right. And that's the beginning. That's also the beginning of healing her and RH's situation. That's the beginning of a healthy co-parenting relationship where it don't have to be all that back and forth. Do it for your child. Put your child first. Do it for your child. Because at the end of the day, you know what you did. She know what she did. She was apologizing to this man behind the scenes, child, about stuff she did on the internet. So it's like, why not do it on the internet? The same way you was on that audio telling his sister that it was only the tote situation and verbal throughout your relationship. Why you can't say that publicly to fix this? She's the one that holds the power in fixing this situation, y'all. She can literally shut the LaTruth saga portion down by fixing it, by owning up to her part and saying what's what. Because, and like I say, this is why I can't stand when they say, oh, well, nobody was in their house, right? They quick to say that. And we talked about that earlier in this live. But when we talking about this situation in particular, we have a situation where receipts were constantly dumped onto the internet, right? Where we were able to, she'll put out a receipt to try to prove some type of point. Most of her receipts had nothing to do with a Bruce in the first place, if y'all can recall. Just think about the plate. Think about the plate. Initially, when this came out, right, it was all about that tote situation. And then when she started telling the story, when she left out the pepper spray and people started saying, oh, no, I don't believe in going through a man's phone. And when it wasn't working in her favor, she had to add the layers to it. That's when you start hearing, oh, well, this happened. And then boom, a receipt come out. And then boom, we rebutted it with another receipt she didn't put out previously or whatever. So it started becoming as if it was a cat and mouse game. Let me keep putting stuff out because they're not believing me, right? Or is giving inconsistent. The story kept changing. Her story definitely changed a bunch of times. We ain't crazy. The videos are still out there. So it just became like a cat and mouse game. And it got to the point where, okay, well, let me do this. Let me campaign. So we all watching it play out. So when you get on a platform and you tell ladies on a platform that it was 6 years of gaslighting, 6 years of being drug and CHOKED and whatever else, now you got real actual DV survivors looking at you like, ma'am, you never said that before. You even put out a lie detector test to prove your point. And it had nothing to do with no 6 years of nothing. You didn't even ask on the test if you was being physically abused. And that would have solved everything. She put emotional and mental in that tote situation. That right there should have told y'all what it was. And that's the same thing she put on the lie detector test is the very same thing that she said in that audio that Dawn dropped. Make it make sense. because that was the truth. Everything else was fugazi and added on BS to make it thick and, create narratives. All of that was just manipulated truths and this and that. What the truth of the matter is and what actually happened in that household is what she said on that lie detector test and what she said in that audio behind the scenes when she was on the phone with LaTrue's sister. That's it. That's all. So the fact that she can't come back to the same internet and fix this speaks volumes. And karma gonna keep on rolling. That's it. Karma gonna keep on rolling because you have to be careful of how you do people. Sometimes as humans, we can become so personally invested and so consumed with wanting to see certain things be done that you will try to take on karma or the job of issuing out karma yourself, not knowing that that very same position will actually bring karma into your front porch onto your front porch. Now you getting karma from something that you voluntarily put yourself in and you ain't had no business. You got to let God do his job. God is a jealous God, baby. He don't like that. He don't like that. You best believe if somebody does something they ain't got no business, they going to have to answer for that. Now, what I can say is we have no control over the timing of a person's karma. And that's what people often mess up because they don't like the factors of karma not being on their timing, right? So that's when they start uh putting themselves into that situation thinking they can rush karma or whatever, and it never works out in their favor because that wasn't your job in the first place. You got to let the universe do what the universe gonna do, baby. Portion of her karma is just Janelle, him as a whole. They are both each other's karma. We literally watching it play out, y'all. We've been watching it play out since the beginning. And just because you don't see everything doesn't mean it ain't happening. Trust me. Hold up, let's see. Thank you, Trina B, for the super sticker. And shout out to everybody who sent me one. I really appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the continuous support. It is very much appreciated, y'all. I swear. Nika said, I believe the marriage could have been reconciled in the beginning. She really messed that up. It could have. It could have. Keep in mind, y'all, after all that came out, they went eat at that Jamaican place. They was on that staircase, both on live, saying, marriages ain't perfect and this and that. And that's the same video where people was like, oh, he making her do that. She's scared. No, she wasn't scared. She was embarrassed. It's a difference between being scared and being forced and being embarrassed. That woman was not scared of that man. She was not forced to do that. She was embarrassed because she had did all of that on the internet, knowing she still wanted her husband. Period, point blank. And that's why you could never make me believe that this man was such a monster. He did this and that because we looking at a situation where this woman literally wanted her husband. All hell didn't break loose until it was actually set in stone that he was going through with the divorce. Think about the play. Look how it played out. Had RH not been serious about the divorce, these people would still be together. So that's another reason for her to come on the internet and apologize and fix it. Because she know for a fact that if that man would have never went through with that divorce, and if you think if I'm lying, all you got to do is go look at the divorce papers, baby. Because on her portion, as the respondent, it says she was forced. Her response to him as the petitioner was that she was forced out of her marriage due to irreconcilable differences. Forced. Y'all can go look up in the definition of forced. Meaning that she was involuntarily moved. Okay. So that should tell you everything right there. She still wanted her marriage, and if he would have been willing to reconcile, they would still be together. That man didn't want no more parts. The damage was done. It was done. So that's why I'm like, girl, you have all the power to fix this. You can literally stop this. But y'all know a woman scorn, baby. Listen, it ain't nothing like a woman scorn. And that's why it happened the way it happened. So when you hear RH say, uh, he getting all this backlash because he no longer wanted his wife or his marriage, is the truth. Is the truth. Because think about it. Let me give y'all a different scenario. Let's add Janastrals into the situation, right? Them people over there said they wasn't talking about Janastrals because she might have took him back. It was a possibility that they was gonna get back together. That was their reason for not dragging Janastrals. So what that tell you? What that tell you? They drug RH because he didn't get back with her. Same reason why they not dragging Janastrals. Like, make it make sense. It's crazy. But anyways, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. We've been on here almost 2 hours and 30. I gotta go drop my babies to their grandma. She waiting on them. She just texted me. Matter of fact, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for constantly rocking out with Pac. The lives be litty. Cause baby, that audience, that viewership be consistent. It gives very much consistent. Okay. Listen, even if they are troll, they stay on and watch. Okay. And I appreciate the support. Shout out to my day ones in the chat. Shout out to my day twos, day threes, day fours. Shout out to all of y'all. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great, blessed weekend. Y'all make sure y'all stay out of trouble. Relax them brains, child. Because y'all know Monday gonna come around so quick. I will definitely, it depending on, I'm supposed to be going to my child battle tomorrow. Which is in another state. So I don't know what time we leaving. I gotta find out. That's gonna determine if I go live tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys Sunday. But I'll definitely try to put out a little quick video for y'all if I don't go live tomorrow. So we'll see. More than like y'all know if I put that thumbnail up, child. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. Super chat, super stickers, cash apps, coffees. Keep in mind that, like I said, all of any proceeds from the Buy Me a Coffee link, y'all, is going towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. Y'all know Pac loves to give, baby. Loves to give. So anything y'all send me on Buy Me a Coffee from up until now, child, from now up until December 20th is going